Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video was originally going to be about my original character, OC Morgan, but yeah, stuff has changed, and I think we all know, well, judging by the title and thumbnail, I think we all know what this video is going to be about. I haven't uploaded in about 2 months now, I think, and I'm mainly gonna talk about why that is and what's been going on, because a lot of stuff went down. I will talk about Morgan in a separate video, but for now I'm just gonna talk about what's been going on. I hope you guys will enjoy the speed paint, and I'm sorry if this video isn't really up to standards. I also forgot to mention that this art was made in January, and the recording of this audio was made today, which is March 31st? What day is it? Yeah, March 31st. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if that's really important information, but yeah, I thought I'd mention that. Okay, now actually moving on to the rest of this speed paint. What has been going on? The last video I uploaded was in January, I believe, and it was about my goals of 2020. That's when shit kinda hit the fan. I think everyone knows about this already, but yeah, the coronavirus started to kind of exist in February, I believe, and it wasn't such a big deal back then. It wasn't even in our country. It was like, I think it was only in China back then, so like it wasn't that big of a deal yet. In February, I had to say goodbye to groups therapy, and yeah, honestly, I spent my entirety of February being heartbroken about it. I also turned 18, and that was honestly not, like, that was probably the worst birthday ever. But anyway, I'm over it, so it's okay. But yeah, February I was preparing myself mentally for school, which would start in March. I had some appointments with my coach, and like I said, February was not really that busy, but I was just more focused on school, and just like between groups therapy and school, I had nothing to do, so I was also kind of focusing on exercising, because if I have nothing to do in a day, I can get very depressed. So I was more focused on exercise and, like I said, preparing myself mentally for everything coming up. Yeah, what else happened in February? I don't know. I think that's it. I didn't record anything in terms of like drawing, because I have 2 speed paints ready that still need audio recording, this one and a different video. And I promised myself that I wouldn't record another speed paint until those 2 videos are out of the way, because I don't want to have too many files on my computer. So yeah, I'm really sorry about like taking forever to upload. And then March came around the corner. February went by pretty fast. And in March, I got to meet my class, and I went to school. It was like, it only lasted for a week, and then my country went on lockdown and all schools were closed. It was very hard. I've posted about this on my Instagram, but like, I spent the last three years in therapy, and I dropped out of school because my mental health was in a really, really bad place. And so I spent the last 3 years trying to improve and trying to get better. And yeah, I finally got to go back to school, and I was so happy and excited. Of course I was nervous, but I was just happy to continue with my future. Like, I really liked school. It was like shit at moments. Like, the week was like probably the hardest week of my life, but it was so worth it, and I'm so happy I got to experience it. And then in the weekend, I heard that all schools were gonna close because of the virus, and yeah, that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And I'm still kind of heartbroken about it. And now I probably won't go to school until May. I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm known to get depressed and like sad whenever I have nothing to do. So to stay inside all day because you have to has been hard, and I don't know what I'm gonna do until May. I've had so many depressing days so far, and I'm just kind of afraid that panic attacks might start to come back again, and other depressive thoughts. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, it's kind of scary, but not just for me. I think for a lot of people this is scary, and a lot of people are probably going to be like, well, fuck, what do I do? I mean, I do have some schoolwork that I can do online, but it's not really necessary, and we don't really have online classes. So yeah, I'm trying to do schoolwork every day, but it's just different, you know? It's not what I was hoping for. It's not what I was expecting. And yeah, it's just all really hard for everyone. There was also another major problem that started in March, and that was money. I turned 18 in February, and since then my parents have to pay, I think it's around $100 per month because I exist. I don't know. I don't understand much of that kind of stuff. But because of that, my parents haven't really been able to pay for a lot of our groceries, and they basically said that they cannot provide for me anymore in terms of groceries and clothing and all my stuff that I need. So since then, I've been paying for everything myself, but it's kind of hard to come by because I have no job and I'm not capable of having one as of right now, especially not with school being a thing. And now it's gotten a lot worse because my parents cannot work because of the virus. So yeah, money is kind of an issue. I was forced to open up my Patreon faster. I can't remember if I talked about my Patreon in January, but I was originally planning on launching my Patreon page in May because I felt like in May I should be able to know what my schedule is like, how school is like and everything, but everything turned out for the worst, so I had no choice but to open up my Patreon earlier. As of right now, I am earning about 16 euros a month, but the problem is that Patreon takes fees, and I think PayPal does as well, so that's kind of like, I think it's 13 a month. Now don't get me wrong, I appreciate the 13 a month. It's better than nothing, and every single euro helps, but with how I'm standing right now in terms of money, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it with 13 a month. Right now I'm buying my groceries for my savings that I've saved up from like birthdays and, you know, Christmas and all that shit. So I mean, I'm able to buy stuff for myself, but at some point that money is gonna run out. And yeah, I'm just really scared that I won't be able to buy food for myself anymore. God, I'm sorry, I sound so desperate, but it is an issue that I feel like should be addressed, and I hope that addressing it helps me. I don't know. So in the month of March, I've also been working on trying to get more money by opening my commissions. Like I said, I launched my Patreon page, and I set up a Gumroad page where I currently sell wallpapers for like €1, I think. But you can always donate more if you want to. But don't feel like you have to do that, okay? €1 is just fine. So now I'm gonna talk about how I've been doing as of like now instead of the past few weeks. Today is Tuesday, and I am on my 3rd week of quarantine now, I think. I'm not sure. Or well, quarantine. I think I should say lockdown. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like really early and I'm tired. Anyway, I made some not wallpapers. Why? Oh, guys, I need help. I have made some coloring pages for those who are bored. I made coloring pages because there are people out there stuck at home who have nothing to do. if you have nothing to do for a few hours, maybe even a few days, I would probably get depressed or get anxious or just, I don't know, be sad all day because I have nothing to do. So I made some free coloring pages for those who are stuck at home. Yeah, they're free and I'll link them in the description. It's a Google Drive thing. You just have to click on it and there is a README doc, and I would really appreciate it if you would read that first because it describes the rules of using the coloring pages. Like, for example, crediting me, you know, that'd be cool. And then you have the 6 coloring pages to choose from. You can print them out or you can color them digitally, it's all up to you. If you want a new coloring page every month, I would suggest checking me out on Patreon. I have a tier for that. And yeah, that's that. As for future videos, like I said earlier, I have another speed paint ready. All that needs to be done is record audio for it. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about yet, but you'll see what it's gonna be about when it's uploaded. I'm probably gonna record that right after this audio, so it should be up hopefully soon. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop recording here for now, and if there's any speed paint footage left, then that's just gonna play out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you'll hear me talk later, actually. So yeah, okay, bye. Hey guys, I now finally have a Discord server and the link will be in the description. Feel free to join, and yeah, I hope to see you there. Thank you so much to my Lemonade tier or above Patreons, aka Adriana No, Evan Mayro, and Sarah N. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon, and thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. It wasn't really what I normally make. The next speed paint will probably be better. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I hope it's going to be better than this one, and I'm sorry if you didn't like it. Yeah, just thank you for being here. If you made it this far, like, thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me that you actually enjoy my content and watch my videos. Yeah, no, I don't want to get sappy, so yeah, okay. The rest of the end card, bye!